I was like, well, I'm gonna try my hardest, and I got as mentally ready, as angry as I could get, as focused as I could get, and made it happen. So I don't know. Sport is so gnarly sometimes.
A little bit of disregard, handful of complaints, but I can't help the fact that everyone can see these scars. What I want you to want, what I want you.
All right, engines will be running and the dirt will be flying this afternoon over in downtown Detroit.
Speaking of speeding, right?
Yeah.
Ford Field has been transformed into a beautiful dirt pile for Monster Energy AMA Supercross. They're in town. Local 4's Shante Passmore checking out the bikes, try and convince them to let you take one for yourself.
Hey, good morning. Yes, we are giving everyone a sneak peek as far as what they can expect. And this is really, Daniel, I feel like a behind-the-scenes moment people don't really get to check out because we're in a trailer and you're a mechanic with Supercross.
Yes, ma'am.
And you work for one rider, one racer. So what kind of goes into prepping for a big racing day like today?
Yes, ma'am. It's funny you say that. So, very unique venue here in Detroit for us. Obviously, with the indoor pits, with the weather and the environments that we're put into, you'll see a lot of the haulers acting as a race shop, for example, for the weekend. So, for us, a lot of prep goes into this event. Starts obviously the weekend prior, right? So, typically the bike builds and things like that go on Sunday from the venue before. So, we're coming from Tampa. We got all of our work handled there Sunday after the event, and truck headed up here from there. So, this morning we're doing some final prep. I think the guys are on the track at 8:20 this morning. But overall, for us as a race team, just going over the odds and ends and crossing our T's and dotting our I's.
Right.
Sure everything's handled.
And because you guys are in Michigan, it's wintertime, we actually have the tires covered here,
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
What's the reason for that?
Yes, ma'am. So these are tire warmers, as you'll see on the motorcycle, and those are typically used in all environments, but specifically here in the cold, just to try to give the riders a little bit of more, pliability to the track surface out there. Obviously, with things being colder, things are harder and less traction. So anything we can do to give them an edge from a race team perspective, we try to do. So that's one of the many things you'll see coming to an event like this. We leave no stone unturned and do what we can to provide a winning motorcycle to our riders.
Hey, you guys have your big coats?
I think that's in my locker.
Do you have your big coat in your locker?
The trench.
I got this coat.
Open up Jet's locker or something then.
Trench coat.
There should be a big long trench coat.
I need that.
Yeah, get that thing out.
I need that.
I don't see no trench coat.
Okay, then there's one in Cody's right here.
I don't need it.
Mark don't need it. He's about to take his shirt. He's about to take his shirt off, dude.
I don't even have.
So fired up.
You won't walk up
need
to
it.
the line with your shirt off.
I don't have an undershirt on.
Yeah, that's the
I
point.
got nothing.
It's fine in the stadium.
Yeah.
It's just getting there is going to be the not fun part.
You could do ideals.
Yeah.
Ideal to ideal lap
Yeah.
is right with P3.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm using their ideals as well. So, and he's terrible in 21st in that back goofy table thing.
Okay. Well, then that's actually very positive, honestly.
Yeah.
I thought it was positive regardless, but that's very positive. That's like, hey, buddy, we're asking you to do something better in a section that you really should be good at. The techie, stand up, minimize it. So are they catching the backside three, or are they on and off?
Anybody do it?
Really?
I was more paying attention to that, but we'll see on the video.
Yeah. Huh. Okay.
See a guy on a hot lap, sometimes you just gamble, hopefully he pulls off his lap, it doesn't go again.
No, but you can't go behind three digiters. Like almost every time we're behind three digiters, it was bikes.
I know, but if you go any slower than the fast guys behind you pass you, and then you're stuck right on their rear wheel.
Can bounce back after a second 1 week ago. But tomorrow, a great opportunity for new and die-hard Super Motocross fans to relive the 2024 races.
job, don't you?
Yeah. You looking to see overall?
I think we're in 41st, but it's not up yet officially.
Dude, second outside gate actually got like, honestly, if I was any bit more inside, I would have whole shot it.
I saw.
Dude, I had such a gnarly jump. The start was sick, track was nice, jumping the whoops good. I felt race ready, to be honest. I was flowing. I had the full flow state that practice.
Yeah. Has the track broken down, or has it stayed pretty like consistent?
It broke down pretty good for that first qualifying, but then they prepped all the turns. But honestly, the turn before the whoop still had 3 or 4 or 5 ruts in it, so it's still breaking down pretty quick even after they prep it. So.
But you like the rutty stuff.
Yeah, I like the ruts. I hope we got 8 ruts in every turn off the face. Like, make it as technical as possible is better for me. So I think heat race, just try to get a start and send it. It's going to be high intensity with how tacky the dirt is. And then main event time should be getting nice and rough for for my style.
Who was that on the phone?
Mike Pelletier from the AMA.
What do you say?
Well, sounds like there was an error on the scoring for another rider, and Mark is clearly in the show. So let's get our guys together and off we go for battle.
rut.
Yeah, so in the heat races, you know, they put the blocks on the far two outside gates, so there's no rut there. So luckily the LCQ, I mean, I could have been one more over, but the rut was horrible on the very second outside, and the outside was dead fresh. So I'm like, I got a little bit of luck, and then, dude, on the line, I'm like, I've got to literally do almost the impossible. Like, this is almost impossible to get a pole shot from out here. And I was like, well, I'm gonna try my hardest, and I got as mentally ready, as angry as I could get, as focused as I could get.
To third, so somehow salvaging a good start with the bad gate choice. Good enough though in the LCQ. Boland, he knows what he's doing, not going to press the issue on this final lap. They both just want solid results after a rough go for both a week ago. Flag in sight. Austin Faulkner wins the LCQ. Last year he won the main here in Detroit. And battle down the line. Look at Shelley making a run. Oh. And Finis gets the final spot. Shelley just short.
Give it that's what I can do. Try. Dude. And they're red flagging this one now. I presume due to the McAdoo crash, we are going to be looking at a staggered restart late in the game. And could that mean the end, or was it close enough to the end where they might call it? That's going to be right on the line.
I'm just going to keep it moving tonight. I'm up here with my new best friend, Jax. I'm making lots of friends tonight. Jax is here with his dad, Steven. You guys drove 3
Yeah, once I got kind of into 11th, like I finally got a gap, and I tried my hardest to catch the next group, and I slowly was, and I could see they were getting tired. It was Colin and Muffert, and I was catching them like, hey, I can get 9th in this, and then the red flag happened.
Dude, I was getting ready to pass for 13th.
He's so
dude.
back. He's so back.
Dude, I don't know who I pancaked.
He was ready with it. Hey, tough block got him again.
It got me, dude.
You hit the tough block.
Yes, I hit the tough block, and it took me out again, and took my peg again.
Stop hitting the tough blocks.
Stop hitting the tough blocks,
dude. Stop riding that fine line.
Both made it out of the LCQ somehow, dude. like it or not, I was 0 for 3 on LCQs. I've been in, that was my 4th LCQ, and that was the first one I made it, dude. Stressing so bad. All the way outside gate 2 in the LCQ, so gnarly, dude.
What did Max say? He said, your mindset's going to change when things start going differently and when they start going right. Things started going right, and then your mindset changed, and you're like, oh, cool, I can actually ride Supercross.